Well, honestly, I couldn't take credit for any of the accomplishments. I think it's more so a team effort, and it's my command that brought me here ultimately, my seniors.
I think my biggest takeaway from this would be it's a humbling experience to just that my seniors actually nominated me for Sailor of the Year. They seen all the dedication that I put in at work and all the hard work that I do put in. So it's, I mean, not to always get the gratitude, but it's just nice that they actually nominated me for this, and it's a very humbling experience to be among these elite here in the Navy.
I'm actually real proud to be here. It's a great recognition and humbling, as my shipmates have stated. It's a good experience for everybody. This is actually my first experience going through something like this, but there's a lot of takeaway from this to actually go back and take back to our commands and recognize our sailors, whether it be on quarterly awards or daily basis. Just make it known and thank them for everything that they do throughout the days.
Chief, some of the things that led me to be here was definitely the support of my command at DIA, at UCOM, and through the Navy. The sailors who work for me and the sailors that work with me have been so helpful in getting me here. And throughout my career, I've always experienced that in the Navy. I think the camaraderie that we have is something special that is unique to the Navy, and I enjoy that, and I wouldn't be here if it weren't for all of that.
For me, Chief, our command looks at us as family, so a lot of the support that they've given me is like family, so without all that support, I don't think I would have been here today.
And for me, I think it does go back to being a part of a really great first class mess, being able to lean on each and every person, and if it wasn't for them, I probably wouldn't be here today. They've truly been my silent mentors. I sit there and watch them, and I learn a little bit from everybody, and just like everybody said, they're honestly my family outside of my home.
For me, it's getting out of your comfort zone. You know, you can get real isolated and, you know, be really good at what you're doing, but if you're not continuing to expand yourself and grow, and that might be uncomfortable for you, but you got to do it. So that's a big takeaway.
Definitely, I agree, Chief. The ability to network here this week has really been extremely valuable. And just to pull from all the shared experience in this room is phenomenal. To be able to take those lessons learned back into the workplace to better our mission.
And like they said, I totally agree too. That was like the best advice I took away from Admiral O'Connor was the you know, get out of your comfortable zone, because I mean you're always going to be uncomfortable. So once you get comfortable with being uncomfortable, I think you be able to become you know, friends with everybody and get to know everybody better.
Yeah, so, you know, it doesn't surprise me, and hopefully it now resonates within our listeners out there, that they understand what it really takes, the amount of effort that you have to put forth every day, because you don't get to take a break. You have to work hard every day to find yourself amongst a group of very prestigious sailors like those that we've heard from today. And we're going to hear from them here again in just a moment as I pose one final question to them. What do you want to leave our listeners with from this experience? How does your sailors end up where you are?
That's a good question, Fleet. I think the biggest thing is to, like you said, take the initiative. You know, there's no stop. You know, keep working hard every day. I mean, you're gonna be tired by the time you leave, but I mean that's the leadership we need. That's the support we need for our boats out there. I mean, we owe it to everybody, even people back in the States. So that's what we're paid for. I mean, that's what I came out here to do, and I think that's the big thing. And then you get to enjoy and get recognized sooner or later for your hard work and stuff like that. So.
And also on to that, I'd like to add, you know, don't work to be recognized. Recognition is a great end product of a result of your work, but work so that you're worthy of that recognition every day, and not just so that you stand out above your peers, but also know that the work that you do is resultant of the work that is also put out by your peers.
I would say you can't do it all by yourself. You can't be a leader and not have followers. You need to delegate, which can be difficult for people who like to do it all, but delegation is the key for being a successful leader.
I think really find a way to make a difference, whether it's in one person or it's within your mess. Because truly that's the way to be a leader without really trying to, force it on yourself. It'll naturally come and people will naturally want to follow you. So make that difference. It really does help.
I would say just when you find something, leave it as better than you found it. So always try to do the best that you can at everything that you do, and also when you're leading, make sure that you give your junior sailors all the tools that they need to accomplish what they need to do, and so they can meet those milestones they have in their career that they want to accomplish.
I personally think that I would leave our sailors with the fact that leadership is nothing about rank or position. It is more of a learning process, and the fact that for them to challenge themselves, to seek out something new to learn each day, and ensure that you go into things with an open mind, and there's always new possibilities to different stuff.
Boy, that was very eloquently put by each one of them. And I guarantee you everybody out there has just taken something away from the entire show, but more so from those last 9 responses we just heard. I've been on the show a number of times now, and you've heard me say this before, and I appreciate hearing it in the room from this prestigious group, which is about, we don't do what we do for recognition, for titles, for rank, or the office, or any of those things. We do it because it's right. We do it because it's what our Navy needs from us every day. We stand up, we answer the challenges, and we work hard every day in whatever community we find ourselves in. And we are privileged and honored to wear the cloth of our nation every day, however long that is. And when we walk away from this great Navy, just like what they did today in the studio here at AFN, is they left a legacy. They left a legacy on a lot of sailors out there that are listening.